As a landlord or an owner, there are various things that are important and that you should be concerned with. Most of these things have to do with the property itself, like any maintenance or complaints about it. Ideally, all of this information would be summed up at certain times of the year and delivered as a whole. Thankfully, property management companies actually do this for the property owners in the form of a property management report. But as a property manager or a property management company, it may be difficult to know how to devise such reports. Luckily, this video and DoorLoop is here to help. Welcome back, Loopers. My name is Sydney and I'm a content creator here at DoorLoop. Before diving into this video, I have to mention that with DoorLoop's owner reports feature, you can give owners access to an owner portal. They can log in directly from your website or by email and see all the rentals and investments you manage for them, making your life so much easier. If you schedule a free demo today, you can see how this and many other DoorLoop features can benefit you. I'll leave a link for that down in the description. In today's video, we're going to be going over everything that is included in property management reports, as well as some things to note for property managers. To begin, let's go over what a property management report actually is. The purpose of this report is to communicate to the property owner what is going on their property. This way the owner can have a detailed understanding without actually working as much on the specific property. The property owners achieve this by hiring a reputable property management company. This property management company manages every aspect of the properties and essentially relieves the landlord of all responsibility. However, landlords will typically require that their property managers provide a property management report. These reports contain tons of information about the property that is requested by the landlord. This includes income and expense reports, owner statements, operating statements, account ledger report, and maybe even more. A combination of these reports gives the landlord a holistic idea of how the property is performing and what work needs to be done. It also gives the landlord direct insight into how the property is performing to know whether or not it's still a viable investment. If these reports do not sound familiar to you, that's no problem. In the next few sections of this video, we're going to be going over what these reports entail, as well as why they should be included in a property management report. So let's get into more detail about what all these different reports are. Here's a list of what to include in a property management report. One of the most important metrics to include in a property management report is an income and expense statement. This is because the most essential thing that property owners look for in a property is whether or not they generate profit. With an income and expense statement, the flow of income is clearly listed and the expenses are neatly organized. The most essential piece of data on the statement is the overall total. This overall total is calculated by taking the total income and subtracting the total expenses. On this report, all of the sources of income as well as the expenses are listed and categorized neatly. This makes it very simple for the owner to analyze whether or not the property is still worth the time and investment. Another important part of property management accounting is the owner statements, also known as an owner cash report or rental owner cash report, and it is similar to an income and expense statement. The only difference is that the owner statements typically include beginning and ending balances and reserve any targets that have been set. The owner statement also includes things like beginning balance sheet, categorized income, categorized expenses, and ending balance sheet. Many times, all of these data points are consolidated into one master owner statement. Also, if the property managers are using property management software like DoorLoop, it is likely that these reports can be generated automatically, and you can do that with DoorLoop. Next is the operating statement. The operating statement is another metric that is used to measure the performance of the investment property. The property management company generates this report to provide a clear view of the entire investment portfolio's financial health. In this report, the owner disbursement is listed as an expense, which means that the funds were used for something on the property. This means that those funds are no longer at the disposal of the property for other financial obligations. Next is the account ledger report. The account ledger report is what details all the debit or credit transactions posted on the property ledger. These reports can be pulled for single properties, multiple properties, or entire portfolios. They include the transaction date, description, category, and amounts. These reports substantiate the bank account balances reflected on the balance sheet. They can also save the landlord's property management company time by quickly finding a transaction from the property. A few additional reports. The property owner can also request other smaller reports from the property management company. These reports can include vacate property reports, completed work orders, or general monthly bank statements. So now that we know all about the different things that should be included in a property management report, let's go over some of the other important notes regarding these property management reports. First is creating accurate reports. Property management services include proper and timely data entry, which is essential to these reports. Creating these reports with the most accurate information possible is essential because it is what allows the owner to have the most precise summary of a property. If you want to automate the data entry process, you can utilize property management software like DoorLoop to quickly and accurately create reports with the most accurate information. Having a property management tool like DoorLoop is extremely beneficial because it means that you will not have to manually input as much information as you would with another software like QuickBooks. So if you'd like to generate your property management report quickly and automatically, be sure to check out DoorLoop today with the link down in the description. Another very important aspect of property management reports is making sure that all the necessary people have access to them. Also, the timing of of these reports should be specifically set between the property owner and the property managers. This makes it easy for property managers to know exactly when they should have these reports ready for the owners. As a property manager, there are also tons of other reports that may be requested by the owner. These reports could include tenant turnover reports, property service reports, bank ledgers, category ledger reports, trial balance reports, balance sheets, and other online payment reports. All of these are important documents that provide the owner with essential financial information. They also provide the owner with any information regarding the feasibility of their investment. So as long as the owner specifies the information that they would like on these reports, the property manager should have no problem generating such reports. The easiest way to consistently generate high-quality reports is to utilize a property management software that does it for you in just a few clicks. As I mentioned before, with DoorLoop's Owner Reports feature, property managers can give owners access to an owner portal. They can log in directly from a property manager's website or by email and see all the rentals and investments managed. As a property manager, DoorLoop can help you share documents securely, have financial transparency, and much more. So whether you use DoorLoop or not, I just hope that this video helped you out, and if it did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, make sure to check out this playlist on tips and tricks for landlords or property managers. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!